I just met you, and this is loca. He's not your brother. Don't call him Oppa. Hello, friends and family. This is Megan Bourne, aka Charlie Migu Saran. And a question that I see a lot from you guys is a lot of you guys always ask me, hey, what do Korean people think when you call them Oppa? And so I feel like some of you guys have the wrong idea about the word Oppa because it's a Korean word. If you live in Korea and you speak Korean and there's somebody who is your Oppa, then you call them Oppa. That's like, hey Megan, can you call this 핸드폰? This 핸드폰 is a Korean word for cell phone. So if you're in Korea and you speak Korean, you can use the word 핸드폰 because it is a Korean word, which means cell phone. So why would they get angry if you use that word? So on my Instagram, one of my oppas bought me some shoes, and I was like, 오빠 내 스타일 잘 알아. Like, you know my style, right? You know my style properly. And you guys are like, oh my God, she called him Oppa. They're totally dating. And I was like, no, that's not the word for boyfriend. It's just the word that means brother. Brother. So the word Oppa means brother. It means older brother if you're a girl. If you're a boy and you have an older brother, you call him 형. If you're a girl and you have an older sister, you call her 언니. If you're a guy and you have an older sister, you call her 누나. So it could be your real brother or sister, or it could be like just friends who you know really well and you're just a few years above one another and you're not in a work situation. Then if you guys are close, then you call them, 오빠, 언니, 누나, 형. It's just a word in Korean, guys. But a lot of times, if your boyfriend is in that range of like people who are just a few years older than you or whatever, and he's a boy and you're a girl, then you can also call him Oppa. But you probably have been calling him Oppa before you guys started dating, because at that point, hopefully you'd be his friend. So I've also seen questions where you guys asking me, do they think it's cute when foreigners call them Oppa? Well, it depends on the person. If you're not speaking with them in Korean and they're not really your Oppa, then some of them feel annoyed by that. I've heard cases where the guy lived abroad or something and he's like, bro, we're speaking in English. Why are you calling me Oppa? Because we're speaking in English. So then I thought about it and I realized that a lot of you guys watch dramas and stuff and you see the girls being like, Oppa, Oppa. But Oppa itself is not really a cute word. It's just a word. There's old 65-year-old, 70-year-old women, old like grandmas, who have Oppa, who call them Oppa. At the hair salon I go to, there's two older Korean women and they're all like 60s, 70s, but one of them's a little bit older, so you know what they call her 언니. It's not necessarily something meant to be cute, it's just a term. It can be a term of endearment, but it's not really a fantastical word. Fantastical. It's not what you guys think it is. I feel like you guys think it's like a romantic thing, a very special thing, but it literally just means your brother. So can you call him Oppa? Is he your brother? If he's a real brother, then yes. And if he's a friend who's older than you and you guys are not in a work setting or something like that, as long as you speak to them in Korean, if they are Oppa and they want you to call them Oppa, then you call them Oppa. There's nothing wrong with that. It's not a problem. It's a word. Yes, okay. And then what I've noticed, this is time for Megan to call people out. I'm sorry, I love you guys so much, but I need to say something. So if I take pictures with my Korean guy friends, a lot of you guys will go on Instagram and you guys will follow them and I'll read your comments and you're writing things to him like, Oppa, you're so handsome. Oppa, that looks delicious, if he's like eating some Korean food around Korea. And I'm like, this dude does not speak English. Like, really? Like, what are you doing? I know a lot of you guys, because you watch dramas and stuff, you feel like you want to have like a guy that you can call Oppa or something like that. And in a lot of cases, that guy was younger than you guys. And like I said, it means older brother, so it's totally not appropriate anyway. And also he doesn't speak English, so he doesn't know what you're saying. So I don't know. Okay, anyway. So if for some reason you still want to use that word, then I advise you to actually learn Korean and move to Korea. Then in that case, you will have many people you can call Oppa and you will realize that it is just a word. Nothing really special like what you think. So I've also gotten comments from you guys saying like, oh my goodness, there's a Korean guy in my class. I want to go and call him. Can I call him Oppa? No. No, that is gonna be so weird and so awkward, and you don't even know if he's older than you. He could be younger than you. You could be his Nuna. You can't just call any Korean guy Oppa. You can't do it. Stop it, please. And then also, this person, even though they're Korean, they're in your class, you don't know, they could have been, they might not be an immigrant, they might be like born and raised in America, in which case they're American, in which case they're probably like, what the heck is this girl doing calling me Oppa for no reason? It will be totally awkward, and that person's probably not gonna want to be your friend. I'm just keeping it real, because you're too like, ugh. I made a video about this before in my, it's okay to like other cultures, however video. So click on that if you haven't watched it, so you can know to tone it down. You're at a 10, okay? I need you at a -2. It's okay to like other cultures and things like that, but you can't just go up to people you don't know and calling them Oppa. And furthermore, anytime you're not in Korea and you meet a Korean person, there's no reason for you to tell them, oh, I like K-pop, I like K-dramas, I like blah, blah, blah. So just build relationships with them like you would anyone else. And if you guys get to that point and you learn Korean from them and you're speaking Korean and they feel comfortable speaking Korean and you guys are speaking Korean and he is actually an older guy who's older than you and you guys are friends, you can call him Oppa, but not a minute before that. Alright, that's about it. So thanks for watching this video. This is Cheyenne K-pop. She's a great YouTuber. She's visiting in Korea right now, and she wrote that little, call me maybe song. So, thanks girl for props, Oh, yeah, so.
Thanks for having me, girl.
Hey. No problem. We're actually filming some other videos, some fun things here, so we're looking forward for that, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll put her YouTube channel down below so you guys can check it out. Okay. And I will